is Bobby with Bobby Stamps, and I have another card I'm going to share with you guys today. I'm going to use the beautiful autumn stamp set again. I'm not using the punches. This has 3 coordinating punches that come with it, but I have chosen not to use them today. I'm just going to stamp the image. It's just a really simple card, but I think it turned out really pretty. My card base, I am using Early Espresso, and this is 5.5 by 8.5, and I just scored it at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of crumb cake that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I used the Old World paper 3D embossing folder. So we're just going to layer that on like that. Then I have a piece of designer series paper that came from the Gilded Autumn suite, and you guys can order these starting August 4th. So in just a few more days, you'll be able to order everything I'm showing you that's not available currently. So this piece is cut at 2 inches by 5 1/4. So we'll just lay that on there. And then I used the Stitched So Sweetly dies, and I believe it was the second one to pop out my label for my sentiment. And this is on Very Vanilla cardstock. And then I used the layering square dies to pop out my squares. So I just used mint macaron for the scalloped ones, and then Very Vanilla just for the regular squares. So let's just go ahead and put this together. So I'm going to go ahead and put my crumb cake layer down, and this is the Stampin' Seal Plus. I like to use that if I've done any type of embossing like has been done on this cardstock. So we'll just layer that, and then I'm just going to use the regular Stampin' Seal for the strip of DSP. And just kind of offset it, just leave a little bit of trim on the back side there. Let's move that out of the way, and we'll bring in our 3 squares. And I'm going to use Early Espresso ink. And my idea behind this was the fading of the leaves, how they fade when they fall to the ground and they just kind of lay there, or how they change on the trees. It's that time of year. So I'm not re-inking, I'm just actually doing all 3 stamps with that one. I only inked that up one time is what I'm trying to say. Let's move that out of the way, and then I'm going to ink up the sentiment in the same ink, Early Espresso. Flip that around and just put that right there in the center. This video will probably be under 10 minutes, you guys. Okay, so to make sure I get my squares on even, I am going to use Tombow. So I can have that few little minutes that I'm going to need to adjust them and make sure that I get them on there straight. So I'm just going to layer them and then just kind of leave it, make sure it's going to dry. Same thing with that one. And then our last one. Okay, and then I'm going to grab some dimensionals and put on the back of the label for our sentiment. And then we'll flip these over and do the same thing on them. I go through a lot of dimensionals. I don't know about you guys. I think it's time for a new pad. You guys, I am working on my winter retreat, and I am having so much fun. I get the swag bag that I picked out for this retreat in the mail this week, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see it in person. I love it. Planning and designing, I'm doing that this weekend as well. I'm getting stuff ready because it takes a long time. I'm just going to make sure which one is this. Okay, so this is the lightest one, so I'm going to put it at the bottom. But it takes a lot to get prepared for these retreats, so I know it's August and the retreat is October 17th, but it'll be here before I know it. So I don't want the leaves all going in the same direction, so I'm gonna kind of churn, and I'm just gonna space, look at the bottom and the side, and try to space the top one the same amount, and then the one in the middle we will just figure out where the middle piece is. So let's kind of go something like that. And then we'll take the backing off the sentiment. If you guys are interested in taking my retreat, the early bird registration ends on August 9th. So you might want to hurry and head over to my blog. It's bobbystamps.com to find out all the details. It is going to be amazing and you do not want to miss it. Okay guys, there you go. That is today's card. Please make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and you can also hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a video, which I do every Monday and Thursday. Thanks guys.